What do you think the Niners' plan is at center? Did they draft Nick Zakelj to redshirt him a year, teach him how to take snaps, and insert him as a starter in year 2? Is that you think the plan is?
I think I don't know that Burford can play right tackle. This year, Burford shared time with Brunskill. It actually kind of worked well. I think Brunskill is another guy who's probably going to go away, but you never know. They've brought him back, and he might be cheap, compared to some of the other guys. But I think the way I see it, I think Zakelj could either start at center or he could share time with Burford at right guard.
Okay.
And he's ready to play. I think Zakelj is going to be a really nice player. He's physical. He's got a really strong punch. He's a really tenacious, tough guy, and he's smart. So now you're going to get a year of weightlifting, learning the offense. I think Zakelj's going to show up in camp and really look like something. But don't forget also there's Poe, and Poe's an interesting player too. I mean, he's squatty and needs to get stronger, but he's pretty athletic. He's pretty fast. He's really athletic for that size.
Yeah. I don't want to just write off a player because he was a late round pick, because the Niners have had so much success with guys like this. But he was a redshirt guy. All I'm saying is, remember last year, Niners took Drake Jackson, and I said, yeah, I like the pick, but I think they should have taken Cam Jurgens. Remember I said that?
Yeah.
I was like,
Philly.
he's offensive lineman. He's going to play 100% of the snaps as opposed to this guy who's a situational pass rusher. And I don't know. We never saw Cam Jurgens play. He's going to be the starter next year. But that's kind of how I feel. They passed on Creed Humphrey. They could have had Cam Jurgens. And now, again, they're trying to get like Chris Forrester to make the most out of a guy who most teams didn't want. Like, he did it with Jake Brendel. And if he could do it with Nick Zakelj, great. But at certain points, I'm sure, like, if you were sitting down with Chris Forrester, who is quite candid, he would tell you he wouldn't mind a little more blue chip talent to work with. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Chris Kasarik is like supposed to be the greatest D-line coach of all time. They give him nothing but blue chip talent. How about Chris Forrester?
I mean, it's funny. McKittrick probably could have made the same claims back in the day. But I'll say this about Zakelj. He's 6'6". He's 315 pounds. Whew. He's not like he's just, and he's pretty good. He's pretty tough. So I like Nick Zakelj.
How many 6'6" centers are there? I mean, you could do it.
And then seriously, he's more of a right guard, I think, than a center.
Yeah. That's the thing. How many 6'6" centers are there? I'm interested in Poe. Because neither him or Zakelj have ever taken snaps, really. So Poe has that natural leverage. He's really strong. He's hard to move. That seems like I could see him being a good center. I don't know. I'm curious about Poe.
But it's funny. I interviewed Jason a couple times, and by the way, he's probably got one of the best personalities on the whole team. He's hilarious. It's funny. The guy is a really funny guy.
Too. Burford's funny too.
Burford's funny, but
Burford's funny too.
Man, Jason Poe, it's like he's guy's a character, but he's built like a center. He's 6'1", 300 pounds. Yeah. But I asked him. I said, "You played center?" He said, "No." He's played guard. He's played fullback. He's played other positions, but he hasn't played center. So, or at least hasn't played a lot of center. So, but I would imagine he's built perfectly for center. And if he wants to get on the field, yeah, I think center might be a spot.